Why, da, 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 da. Why, hello there everyone. Today I'm just gonna be chilling while watching some YouTube stuff. And okay, now I heard about YouTube's copyright system and their copyright claim system, and technically some things you can and can't watch. So yeah, I know that Sunny V2 videos and internet content stuff tends to be more allowed in terms of YouTube stuff. So without further ado, let's continue and allow me to just chill today with this horrible internet. But let's just get straight into it. Alright, cut off the background music and let's begin.
Sam and Nia were YouTube's perfect Christian vlog family.
Hey there guys, it's Sunday morning and we are off to church.
Their two kids' happy marriage and
religion.
impeccable family home was put on full display each and every week for their audience of over 2 million subscribers.
I have never heard of this YouTube channel. 2 million subscribers?
Every week for their audience of over 2.
This is our family. The ups, the downs, the fun, and the fails. I am not a big fan of family YouTube channels because I feel like it exposes people. Well, especially the kids. I feel like doing stuff like this is technically unethical. But hey, that's just the way I think. I absolutely do not like family channels whatsoever. What's that movie called? The Truman Show. That's the vibe I get from this.
2 million subscribers.
For Sam and Nia, what are the top 3 things that you love about each other?
So, when they'd find themselves embroiled in one of YouTube's strangest controversies, it's safe to say that their fan base was completely
Baby news for YouTube couple accused of faking miscarriage. That sounds about right for a YouTube video. Just fake everything for clout.
baffled. They'd announced that they were having a baby, received millions of views in return, then announced 2 days later that the baby had died. The impeccable timing of the event in combination with other pieces of evidence led to backlash and accusations about them having faked the pregnancy for
They're so phony.
views, which Sam and Nia didn't take lightly. They'd find themselves getting kicked out of events for fighting other YouTubers who would accuse them of faking it.
Well, we just got kicked out of Vlogger Fair, guys. Nia's really upset with me.
Before Sam, the male in their happy Christian relationship, was exposed publicly for cheating on his wife in the process.
As you may
Whoa, that's so crazy. That took a turn real quick. We're only about a minute in. They faked a miscarriage, significant other cheating, family vlog channels. I hate family vlog channels. This is the epitome of what
Nia became proof that these flawless family YouTube channels are never as squeaky clean as they present themselves to be, which is especially hilarious as in the beginning of Sam and Nia's channel, they actually blew up by marketing themselves as the good-looking parents. They weren't good-looking to the extent that they were unrelatable, but rather right in that sweet spot where their perfect family seemed realistic. They were believable and almost enviable, the perfect combination to get the audience invested in the family's life, as stated by Penguin Zero.
The audience is two groups. It's little kids and old parents. Parents that their kids have already grown up and moved out of the house, so now they live vicariously through these YouTube families.
Sam and Nia's first two
I love my boy Charlie. This dude is like the most just straightforward, cut and loose, man.
viral good-looking parents sing Frozen led to the introduction of their 2 kids, where vlogs and fun challenges added further credibility to the idea that they were a happy, relatable household. Within 6 months, Sam and Nia had racked up over 150,000 subscribers without so much as a hiccup. There was no drama, no accusations, and certainly no suspicion that the family was capable of doing anything shady. However, it would be in August of 2015 when Sam and Nia announced that they were expecting a 3rd child that their seemingly perfect life began to crumble rapidly. The drama began with this video right here titled "Husband Shocks Wife with Pregnancy Announcement." Now you don't even have to look much further.
That sounds like a combination for disaster.
To ask questions. The husband shocked his wife by telling her that she's pregnant. How is this even possible? Well, in the video, Sam, the husband, takes the pregnancy test into the toilet and uses his wife's pee from the toilet bowl to get a positive or negative reading.
All night long, usually Nia goes pee throughout the night. She has a bladder the size of a golf ball. And she doesn't flush the toilet at night because she's afraid she'll wake up the baby. So here I am, and I'm so excited. I have a specimen.
Upon adding
what? This sounds so weird, man. Oh god.
The sample to the test, it indicates that she is in fact pregnant.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
This sounds like a typical YouTube family. Oh my gosh. The explosive. I don't really like YouTube videos where it goes way too over the top.
At which point Sam begins to film his wife in the dining room, where Nia seems genuinely surprised that her husband is randomly filming. It doesn't feel like it's been set up.
What are you doing?
Just filming your cute face.
What in the world?
What? Why can't I film
You
you?
do. You're just like randomly like flashing it in my face and stuff.
Sam then presents the pregnancy test to his wife Nia, who maintains the seemingly genuine belief that they can't possibly know if she's pregnant.
Pull it out.
Oh gosh, you are so funny. Oh, you brought a positive one home. You're such a dork.
What?
You're hilarious.
No. It's true.
It's
You're
true.
pregnant?
Oh my god. He's gonna be the
Guys,
father.
this is a joke. Those of you out there who are like, I'm pregnant. This is a joke.
After a little bit more pushing, Nia somewhat suspiciously guesses that Sam had gotten a sample from the toilet.
What did you do? Did you get a dropper out of the toilet? No, you didn't.
What?
I did.
No way.
This is
Are
so
you
strange.
serious right now?
However,
you serious
overall,
right
the
now?
video does feel fairly authentic, so it's hardly surprising that it would end up
What?
going
That was on
incredibly
ABC
viral.
News?
Pregnancy test home that.
Oh
that
my
morning.
god,
Came home
dude.
and, you know, the rest
That
is in
is
the video.
crazy.
As
They're
seen
on
in
the
this
news and
screenshot,
everything.
After only 5 days, the video had gained 11.5 million views, which, when applying an estimated ad rate of maybe
That
$3
is
or $4
crazy,
per 1,000
dude.
views, equates to somewhere between $30,000 and $50,000 just for this one video. While they certainly couldn't
Oh,
have
they're
predicted that the
balling.
video would go as viral as it did, the
They're
amount of
rolling
money
to the
earned
bank.
does kind of establish somewhat of a motive for them to fake it. There was financial gain to be had. Adding credibility to
Exactly.
how profitable this video had been was the announcement that Sam was quitting his full-time job as an ER nurse in the days that followed their pregnancy announcement
He was
video.
okay, so he's an ER nurse and he quit his job to pursue YouTube. That is not really a good idea or a good combination in my opinion. But hey, that's just me, I guess.
Honey, you are no longer looking at an ER nurse.
Oops, I think it's too loud. Let me turn that down for you. Out here.
Oh, really? You really did it?
So yeah, no more nursing for me.
The whole time, the family maintained that Nia was definitely pregnant.
Welcome to our new big family of 5.
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Going so far as to record their family's reaction to the news.
Also, before we go, guys, I thought I would share some of the reactions we got from our texts that we've sent out and different messages that I've got today, just to include some of our family in this reactions video because
I really hate family vlog channels. That's just, oh god.
To Sam's family, his mom, his dad, and all of his siblings, and all of the wives to his siblings.
However, shortly thereafter, tragedy would strike. 3 days after the original
Oh, yeah,
pregnancy
tragedy.
announcement, and 2 days after the news was shared with their families, Sam and Nia would upload a video titled "Our Baby Had a Heartbeat," announcing that unfortunately Nia had already had a miscarriage.
It just hit us like a bomb. And those of you who have experienced miscarriage before, you know, I can relate now.
Within 2 days, the video had racked up 1.5 million
What?
views, and with a ratio of 14,500 likes to less than 1,000 dislikes, it's safe to say that everyone believed Sam and Nia's story. Adding further
Why?
credibility to this was a vlog posted the following day in which they'd state that they had family over to support them emotionally.
Thank you so much for all your support in the video we posted yesterday. It's been really tough for us. The past couple days has been a total emotional roller coaster, something that we never expected to have to go through. Today we're just kind of leveling off the emotions. Me and I are doing a lot better. We have a lot of family over supporting us.
Each of these elements
I
from the
really
entire
don't like him.
situation felt
Ugh,
legitimate.
God.
However, the timing felt almost too perfect. They announced their pregnancy, get a mega viral video, have a conveniently fast miscarriage, then 2 days after that they're back to their normal self. With this in mind, you can understand why skepticism began to develop. It's odd how
A span of
distraught they
5
appear in this
days.
video, but in the video they filmed the very next day, they're extremely happy and full of life, with not an ounce of sadness visible. I doubt anyone who goes through such emotional trauma is able to just cover it up 24 hours later so well, yet there they are with the camera out smiling away and going out to have fun activities with friends and family. This is so fake. People
This is so fake. I can already tell this is fake. In a span of 5 days, you had a miscarriage, a video talking about, you know, stuff going wrong, and then now you're back to being all positive, up in the mood, in the groove and whatnot. This is the problem I have with family vlog channels. It feels inauthentic, and when it does feel authentic, it's basically just exposing children and kids in front of a camera. There is no winning when it comes to family vlog channels. It just feels like disaster all around.
I want to show empathy and believe this is real, but let's not forget how far people will truly go for attention, good or bad. Everyone has their own opinion on this ridiculous video, but these people have to live with the fact that this video is bogus. We can all agree to disagree. Comments such as these, in combination with full-blown forum threads attempting to figure out whether or not the pregnancy had been faked, led to a BuzzFeed News article by Stephanie McNeil and Rachel Zarrell, who had done their own in-depth investigation. Remember?
Oh no.
For the line crew.
How dare these ads pop up.
There's Granger. Supplies and solutions.
Remember how Sam
You know what's so interesting to me is how BuzzFeed is literally involved. Like, oh my god. Of all the news outlets, you have BuzzFeed literally researching this. Sounds about right.
who had done their
Yeah,
own
just rely on
investigation.
BuzzFeed.
Remember how Sam said in a vlog that he had quit his job as an ER nurse? Well, BuzzFeed News would go ahead and contact Sam's employer before receiving the following information. When BuzzFeed News contacted the hospital, a human resources spokesperson confirmed that Raider has been employed at the hospital since February. However, she said there was no record of him quitting, and as far as the hospital knows, he still works there. When asked how long it would take for HR to receive an employee's 2 weeks notice,
He still works, that's
she
good,
said
right?
It varies, but usually doesn't take more than 48 hours.
At least he still has his job. I personally would not quit my job for YouTube. But,
Raider told BuzzFeed
that's just the way I
this
see it.
discrepancy probably means the hospital must not have processed his
Paperwork yet.
He added
Yeah,
that
they-
he's technically still on the schedule for this week as part of his last 2 weeks of work, but that he called out because of his wife's miscarriage. Well, as mentioned, the hospital might have simply been yet to process the paperwork. This wasn't exactly a good look for Sam, as if he hadn't actually quit. It was a smoking gun showing that in the same week as the miscarriage announcement, he'd been exposed for lying about life events in order to generate content. And if he was willing to lie about quitting his job, what else had he put forward that was also untruthful? What about the pregnancy test itself?
Not probably. I think his whole life is a lie at this point.
The method Sam used to administer the pregnancy test with pee diluted in a toilet bowl is not advisable. It would lead to false negatives and theoretically could lead to false positives as well. Dr. Fiona Clancy, the Scientific and Medical Affairs Director for Shoreview, the pregnancy
God damn, they have everybody. They even have the director for the actual pregnancy test. Boy, this is crazy, man. Damn, he thought he was slick.
brand the couple used echoed Dr. White's sentiment. This is definitely not a method we would recommend, she said. Firstly, the urine will be diluted in the toilet water, and in very early pregnancy, this
means the pregnancy hormone
HCG may no longer be detectable by a home pregnancy test. In what could be best described as an act of lunacy, pregnant viewers of the Sam and Nia channel then began to test out the toilet bowl method for themselves. One stay-at-home mum, Lindsay Dove, told BuzzFeed News she's 33 weeks along and got a faint positive from the method. A commenter on YouTube, Lacey1987, also wrote that she took a test and got a negative. So I'm 11 weeks pregnant and had my first positive pregnancy test at 4 weeks. Anyway, I just took another test the way Sam did, using pee in toilet water, just for my own personal interest to see if it would work. Test came back negative. I really don't know what to think of this couple. As a response,
God damn, they have everybody testing this out. Damn, this is crazy. It's kind of... Oh my god, it's kind of funny how family vlogs think they can get away with anything. So, like, they fake everything just to try to get something.
the BuzzFeed article, Sam and Nia would upload a video titled "Oh No You Didn't," in which the following was stated by Sam.
Last night, guys, I read a horrible article on us. It was a big joke, man. They were just trying to disprove everything, and it was just so ridiculous. They called my work. My work said I was still on the, that I hadn't quit my job. I guess they talked to the wrong person.
Why does this guy sound like he's from Florida?
Doctors about dipping pregnancy tests in the toilet and how accurate that is. They're like, we definitely don't suggest you use toilet bowl water for a pregnancy test. It was a ridiculous article. Anybody who asked me, was it fake? I'm just like, I don't even feel like responding to it, but no, it wasn't fake. That's
How do you know that?
Like one interviewer asked me, was it all staged? A lot of people think it was staged. I was like, you know what? It was staged. It was all orchestrated by God above.
Yet Sam stating that it was staged by God above.
I hate people like this. They use religion as any excuse just to get away with something. If it was me, I would have been bashing the crap out of this guy. It's not... Man, do I hate these type of people.
To the fire. prompting articles such as this one titled, "Did Sam and
And
Nia
he
just
just
admit to
admit-
their pregnancy and miscarriage being staged?" which read, "Sam seems to admit that their entire ordeal was staged."
And then he
Doesn't
blames
say that
God.
the events were fake.
God
Just
told him
what
to
some
fake it
investigators believe.
for clout
The
and
event's
money.
widespread discussion dropped the like ratio on their original miscarriage announcement from over 93% in the beginning to less than 56% after these articles had been posted. However, things were about to get way worse. In the days that followed the scandal, Sam and Nia attended an event called Vlogaffair in Seattle, where they would bump into another vlogging family who had liked a tweet which supported the idea that Sam and Nia had in fact faked their miscarriage. Sam would get into an argument with this other vlogging family, which ultimately led to Sam and Nia being kicked out of the event.
There was a couple of vloggers, family vloggers at that, when we had our miscarriage, and we posted a comment on Twitter about being proud of our unborn baby.
That's a kind of funny. I think that's so ironic. Family vlog channels hating on other family vlog channels, while they pretty much do the same, if not worse, things. They either lie about events happening, or they expose kids and children in front of a camera. I mean, to be honest, birds of a feather flock together. It makes no sense to me why they'll kick each other out. I think they should all just be kicked out in general.
Be changing our lives and making a huge difference in our lives. Retweeted it and said it was jacked up that I had said that. Another one liked it. So they pretty much teamed up and were bullying us is what it was. That's all that it was. They were bullying our family.
The other vlogging family would upload their side of the story.
And at that point I said, why do you want to start? Do you want to start? And he replied, yeah, I want to start.
Which was followed by Sam announcing that they plan on taking a break from vlogging.
Hey guys, today has been one of the hardest days of mine.
My advice for them, even though I know where this is going basically, I think they should just quit. I think family vlog channels is horrendous.
Nia's life, by far. Especially for Nia, and the vlog right now is just
Abysmal.
not feasible for our life right now. We're going to take a break for about a week.
However,
You can just
being
quit.
kicked out of Vlogaffair wasn't the only thing that was taking an emotional toll on Sam. Remember that huge AshleyMadison.com scandal from a couple of years ago? It was
I don't
basically a
remember
website
that.
where married people could meet other married people
Oh, yeah.
in order to have an affair. In July 2015, the website was hacked, with the hackers stating that unless the site was shut down internally, they'd publicly release the information of every single person who had signed up to the website. Vince Vantage has an excellent video on the whole thing, where he explains that in the end, the site
30
wasn't
million
shut down,
people?
and therefore the
God
information of
almighty.
every user was leaked to the public. Well, the leak happened on the 22nd of August 2015, the very same day as Vlogaffair, and you'll never guess whose name happened to be on that list. Dirty Little Secret Man 28, also known as Sam from Sam and Nia. As a response to the leak, the couple would upload a video simply titled,
Oh my god, this is exactly everything I hate. Forgiven. This sounds like a religious excuse.
Forgiven, in which Sam would claim that his usage of the site happened before YouTube began.
I did make the account. I made the account 2 years ago. This was before I got onto YouTube.
He never
You know, it'd be so funny if it turns out she was also cheating on him. That'd be so hilarious. The irony,
actually had
if that was the
the
case,
site.
but
I've never met with a single person face to face through that website, and that I never had an affair with anybody ever. While
this man's a liar.
and that he and Nia had already worked through this problem in their marriage 2 years prior.
This was brought
What?
to my wife's attention.
God.
She has forgiven me for this mistake that I made in opening the account. I've sought forgiveness to God, and He's forgiven me. So I've been completely cleansed of this sin.
I hate these people, man. They're the same people that use it. They're like, reminds me of Lil Mar almost. You know how this guy's using the same excuse that Lil Mar's using. God as a way to escape crime and bad
The
shit.
video would receive an understandably brutal dislike ratio. However, surprisingly, none of this seemed to have any effect on the growth of their channel. They'd take 30 days off to wind down from everything that had happened. However, over the following 3 years, they'd go from 360,000 to 2.5 million subscribers.
Oh my
which made an
God.
uploaded update video, which gave an answer to
Bro.
the question of this video. Did Sam and Nia fake their baby for views?
We're still getting comments, not just comments, but emails of people questioning us if we had faked our miscarriage and if the whole thing was real. or
Just
if
say
it
it's
was
fake.
staged.
Over 4 years had passed since the drama went down, yet Sam and Nia continued to maintain the idea that it hadn't been faked.
So the real story is, we did not fake our miscarriage. I really and truly found out I was pregnant, and then 2 days later, I had a miscarriage. I can see how people came to the conclusion, you know, we had just had this viral video. It was followed up by some
I can't
drama from
stand these
Sam's
people.
past.
Yeah, there was a few
Lies,
controversial things that came up,
deceit.
as well as we were going
and
What
scams.
they're saying sounds like it's coming from a point of truth. They probably didn't fake their miscarriage. They had no idea that the video would go viral in the first place. They told family and friends about the baby, and while Sam certainly has a bit of a shady past, they don't seem ethically bankrupt to the point where they wowould fake a baby's death for financial gain.
How do you know that?
That people would think we would actually fake a miscarriage, just like golly, we're people who would never fake the death of a baby. It just
I don't trust these people, man.
Draw your own conclusion about whether or not the pregnancy was fake. However, either way, this short chapter in Sam and Nia's life was conclusive evidence that these perfect family channels aren't always as perfect as they seem.
This is a lot to think about. I want to give you how dare these ads play. I wonder if ad blocker works. I don't have ad blocker on this. Oh my gosh. Not on incognito mode. I personally think that when it comes to family vlog channels, whether they lie or not, it doesn't change the fact that family vlog channels are disastrous all around. There is no good coming from these channels. And why I say that is because it just literally either they make up lies for clout or they put cameras in front of little kids' face exposing them. It's just abysmal. I don't think any kid or any family should be doing that. They're going to grow up not having any private or personal lives. But anyhow, I'm going to read some of these comments. I'm very intrigued. As somebody that is Christian, I reckon that taking advantage of God's forgiveness and using pregnancy for clout is sickening. Damn right. I hate when people use God to justify their actions and lower every sense of accountability. There is no such thing as a perfect person or family, and everybody will have flaws one way or the other. Pretty true. Just some guy with a mustache. This guy's a legend. One day, I will wish for this guy to comment on one of my videos. But these perfect family channels aren't always as perfect as it seems. Well, in my opinion, perfection itself is an impossibility. Nothing is flawless, and there isn't a single relationship out there that won't encounter a couple bumps on the road. It's easy to create an image that everything is fine on the outside, but eventually, all the shit that happens inside the relationship is going to come spilling out. True. Man, I love Sunny B2. Sunny B2 creates some great videos, such as Nexpo. I have not watched Nexpo in like forever. The Darkest Lost Media. I would really like to watch this, but not on YouTube. I believe YouTube is gonna just strike it down. Damn, but I'll probably watch it once I start a Twitch account at some point in the future. But as of now, I can't. Man, this is crazy, yo. Sunny V2. I still have to catch up on Sunny V2's videos, man. I'll watch the Shane Dawson one, LMFAO. I'm not interested in that one. What else should we watch? Should I take the risk and just go straight for it? I honestly don't know. Oh man, it's almost 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time here. What the heck? Time does fly, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm going to talk about Lil Mar though, because this guy is such a loser. Oh my gosh. Where? I think this video here explains Lil Mar.
Today we're talking about Lil Mar, Nah For Real, Dat Way.
Now, you wonder who this guy is. This guy is basically a wannabe rapper, a Z-list celebrity. And eventually he gets caught up in a bunch of crazy stuff and then uses God as an excuse to get away from doing all the bad stuff. And it's kind of funny, actually. I think this video explains how religion is screwed up. But just watch.
Lil Mar is a YouTuber, a rapper, a TikToker, and a convicted sex offender. Now, is there anything he can't do? I'm going to give him a fair chance because it's not my goal to tear people down. However, Mar is consistently accused of being attracted to young girls, similar to Barry. There are screenshots.
Exactly. This guy is he's into minors. This guy is an awful person, by the
of
way.
him texting them, flirting with them, and he's admitting to meeting up with 12-year-olds before.
Story times, and today I'm gonna be talking about the time where I met up with a 12-year-old. And she lied and told me she was 14, but closing up, right? And she was like screaming, she was like, stop, stop. And I just kept pounding it. Bro, like it was so tight. Matter though, you niggas is not out here having no threesome with 2 white, 2 white, 2 white, 2 white, 2
I hate these type of people, man.
like me. And I'm still single, never.
Why were you asking a 13-year-old girl for bra pictures?
What do you, I don't know what you're talking about.
And it was late 2019 when him and his friend were arrested inside of a Walmart. They picked up a girl who was 14, then they both sexually assaulted her inside of a car. After having sexually assaulted her, they went inside a Walmart that they were parked outside of. The woman that they sexually assaulted actually told the police everything that happened less than an hour after it happened.
So we text the bitch, right?
I hate Lil Mar. I don't know. It's funny how this guy still uploads on YouTube, and he uploads frequently too. I can't stand these type of people. What doesn't make sense to me is how this guy is staying relevant.
Look decent. It's a fat black bitch, but you know, we desperate. We desperate. You feel me?
Of course.
Her profile saying 18.
Not true.
You say she 18. Everything seems straight. Oh, my friend can't come. We like, damn, well, you still down to fuck both of us? So she said, yeah. So we keep on going, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Why? You don't have to do...
So she come outside,
I can't stand these people, man.
We go to the Walmart, because just like you said, where else is there to go to have sex in the car?
Exactly.
Where else do you go to have sex in the car? It wasn't even really the back of the parking lot. It was like,
You know what's so funny about Lil Mar? He tried to start an adult content movie and whatnot, from what I hear, and it didn't work out.
ah, you feel me?
Oh, the side. I like getting more frisky with it.
So after we get done doing the do, you feel me? We all go inside the Walmart. Because,
How?
you know, we like to turn up in Walmart. We like to ride them carts. You know what I'm saying? For the disabled people, we like to ride them around the store. We like to go to the
This guy literally confesses.
basketball in the hoop.
He likes going to the kid area. Sounds about right.
Yeah, my nigga, I feel you.
It's funny how after assaulting a girl, he just sexually assaulting a girl, he just goes straight into a Walmart.
Now we're in some small
That's like the...
so the detectives, they just stay at the Walmart and look for shoplifters because they ain't got nothing better to do. Don't shit going on in there. You feel me?
Yeah, they don't really be looking for pedophiles.
So she walk up to them.
It's funny how the guy that Lil Mar is talking to literally calls him a pedo, and he just kind of goes along with it. He's basically admitting to the crap he's done.
We start getting suspicious because you know what I'm saying, thinking the bitch gonna say we raped her or something, you know, about to lie or some shit. We're like, what the fuck going on? Long story short, we in handcuffs and that is what it is. So really, yeah, like I said, it was a setup.
Lil Mar claims that the encounter was consensual, but for the girl to go to the police immediately kinda indicates that she was uncomfortable and wanted to go home. Maybe she felt pressured to have sex. Also, the girl was below the age of consent. She was 14, and Mar and his buddy were both 19. He said that he believed that she was 18. Well, I challenge Mar to show us the text where she says, "I'm 18." And most of the time you should be able to tell, not just by the appearance, but by asking questions like, what school do you go to? Do you drive?
What a loser.
Do you work? And not to attack his character, but he just has a history of being a creepy, perverted dude, and this shouldn't surprise anybody. Lil Mar has attempted to do porn, and as expected, he couldn't turn it into a career because nobody wants to see his O-face, and that includes the girl he assaulted. This man bought a McChicken from McDonald's and had sex with it, then he ate his own ejaculate. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, I guess that's okay.
You see what I mean, guys? Oh my god, this guy's a joke. How? Why do people like this go unpunished? It's kind of funny, man, how... It's not funny, but it's kind of screw up how people like these can get away with anything, almost. The question is, when will justice be served?
Okay, it's solely for attention, because he really likes attention, even if it's negative, and that's a sociopathic trait. It doesn't stop there. Lil Mar hired a prostitute and a camera woman.
What?
He took them to a hotel and attempted to make a pornographic movie. The problem was, Lil Mar couldn't perform. Here's my advice. Every time you ejaculate, your body releases a chemical called prolactin, and having too much prolactin causes erectile dysfunction, which is what Lil Mar suffers from. The best way to prevent this is to not masturbate too much. And Lil Mar has multiple videos where he can't get hard in front of the prostitutes he hired, making me think he's more interested in the idea of having sex instead of actually having it. And the question I have is, why would he upload these videos? Shouldn't he feel embarrassed? I can't show the video, but it's one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever seen. The look on the woman's face, and for him to not be embarrassed and upload just kind of proves he doesn't have any shame at all, like I said earlier. A normal person would take this situation and try to fix it, like how can I prevent this from happening again? Should I take pharmaceuticals? Do I stroke it too much? Maybe this porn thing isn't for me. Lil Mar did the same thing at least 3 more times and he uploaded all of them. Now let's think about this.
All of them?
Trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. Lil Mar has a SpongeBob tattoo, and he was in his car singing the lyrics to Never Say Never.
Oh my gosh, man. What a loser. I love SpongeBob, but goddamn, Lil Mar, that is way too goofy.
By Justin Bieber. It seems like he's fixated on what was popular during his childhood, which is another sociopathic trait. Trying to relive your adolescence because that's when you were traumatized. And the trauma Lil Mar suffered was when he was growing up, he was bullied in school, which I don't agree with, but it explains why he is the way he is now.
I actually, if you meet me in person, you would know how shy I am. But anyways, it was very hard for me to make friends, especially because everybody was older in 6th grade. So, like, I tried to get help from my counselor to make friends, but it really didn't work. And, like, as some of you guys know, like, I was called ugly a lot in middle school. Like, all my crushes rejected me.
It's kind of strange because I was actually called ugly myself in middle school or junior high. And the one thing, well, I never asked out anybody, obviously, but I was considered the ugliest kid for 2 years straight in my school. I can kind of relate, but I feel like the way Lil Mar went at it was just completely wrong. I mean, why do you think this happened?
Actually did 50 days in county jail for having sex with a 14-year-old. He was able to bail out, but the case was still pending. And believe me, they used his social media presence against him. The jury was aware that there were already rumors of him liking underage girls, so Lil Mar decided to become a born-again Christian. And I wonder if those white people in blue shirts know that he fucked a McChicken on camera.
Probably
There's
not.
one thing I don't like, it's predatory people using religion to hide the fact that they're predators. Oftentimes they use religion to get away with predator behavior. And you know damn well Lil Mar does not care about religion. He's not going to church every Sunday, he's not reading the Bible, and he doesn't have any prayers memorized, I guarantee. All of this was to try to convince people that he's a good person. And while his trial was pending, he was openly dating a 16-year-old at 21. Luckily, people aren't stupid, and he was sentenced to 6 years in prison, which he only served 4 months.
God damn it.
SPM got sentenced to 40 years for doing the same thing, and he's been in jail for 20. Lil Mar got lucky because he pled guilty as a youth offender. It's a lighter sentence if you're under 21, and he did a 90-day boot camp. Now, he got out of jail in early March and is back to DMing young girls. He dropped a music video and has had a mostly negative reaction, including this comment saying, "The justice system has failed horrendously."
Yeah,
so what do you guys
that's
think about
damn
this
right.
guy? Do you think he served his time? Do you think he learned his lesson?
No.
Or do you think he's bound to make the same mistakes again?
He's gonna make
Let
the
me
same
know.
mistakes
I'm
again,
out.
yo. I feel like when it comes to people like this, I feel like the justice systems doesn't put anyone liable, not even these losers. And it's funny because Lil Mar is actually still active on YouTube, and this guy has more subscribers and views than I do. But it's not that I'm jealous. It's just that I find it so astonishing how his numbers are. I wouldn't say they're high, but it goes to show that there are still people that pretty much are interested in losers like him. In reality, I really just hope people will know how bad he is. But let's stray away from that kind of stuff because I don't want to talk about it. Yee, baby. This is the most legendary meme of all time. Oh man, that's a good way to close things out sometimes. But anyhow though, it is almost 9. I gotta get going. So, without further ado, I'm the Kumo Sensei. I upload every single day. I upload random things daily. Feel free to check out my social media if you're interested in what I'm up to with my life. And yeah, with that, feel free to stop by whenever I live stream again. I might live stream again tomorrow. Who knows, right? And with that, that's really about it. See ya.